And a peek into the locker room. Players soaking in the last few moments before the game. Some final preparations here. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Our game tonight featuring the Cleveland Cavaliers as they go up against the Milwaukee Bucks. And along with Grant Hill and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Allie LaForce, our reporter. All right, a moment now to see how the schedule is looking for Cleveland. On Wednesday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Chicago, going up against the Bulls. Then on Sunday, they'll be playing against LaMelo Ball and the Los Angeles Clippers.
The road is never the highlight of your schedule for any team. But for these guys, it is a chance to go out there, test themselves, and see how well they gel outside of home court. It could be a very valuable experience.
Here's the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. They've got Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's out there with Malawach, and it's Westbrook in at the 1. And for Cleveland, we've got Bailey, and it's McHale in at center. Two elite centers from tip-off to the final buzzer, Grant. We should have a battle on our hands. Tonight.
Oh, yes, indeed, B.A. And, you know, in games like this, it's important to give space for your big guys to compete. The last thing you want is to overcrowd the paint and end up taking an elbow.
Here's Bailey. Uses the glass on the layup.
Setting an aggressive tone early, challenging the heart of that defense.
Antetokounmpo outside. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
And that's just Giannis making the right play, feeding the open man.
And it's Cleveland's ball. It's tipped. Bailey, the pass to McHale. Blocked! And they'll get another chance. Goes up again. About a minute played here so far in the first. He can't hit that time.
Sometimes you just lose that little bit of focus, and this is what happens.
Pass to Christopher. Three-pointer. Drains the triple.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Williamson outside. Now here's Antetokounmpo. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Richardson. Westbrook can't hit.
No one in his way. You have got to make the defense pay. That's a quality mid-range look right there.
Richardson against Westbrook. Here's Christopher. And it's off from three-point range. For Milwaukee, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. Pass to Malawach. Shot clock at 6. Some nice passing by Milwaukee here. Here's Westbrook. It's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will keep it. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. With a break here, let's see which teams racked up the assists during last year's campaign. The 4th spot held by the Bucks.
Well, you have to like the way they moved the ball last season. Guys were passing it around unselfishly. That was reflected in their assist totals.
to Christopher. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Count the basket. Christopher's got 5.
When he decides he wants to take it to the bucket, it's really hard for anyone to slow him down.
Back to Antetokounmpo. Kicks it out to Westbrook, and it's going to be a 3-second call. Cleveland leading by 5. And here's Richardson. Pass to Christopher. Takes a 3. He drops it from range. Give him 8 points now. And so Tomas Isolo calls a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust.
Let's give a huge Cleveland welcome to the Cannon Hot Squad. We need you to get hyped for your Cannon Hot Squad.
And so it's Westbrook who will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Trailing by 8. Their last game, a win against the Magic. Looking to carry it into this one.
And as a rule of thumb, the road can really test your team's depth. But they all stepped up and collectively produced a lot of points.
But how about the job they got from their bench? That productivity was a major part of the outcome.
Antetokounmpo outside. Antetokounmpo is doubled. Pass to Westbrook. Now Antetokounmpo. Kicks it out to Williamson. Misses the 3. In transition, here comes Cleveland. And here's Bailey for 3. And Cleveland another 3.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Westbrook with it. Still without a bucket. Pass to Williamson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Stolen by Sarr. And there it is for him.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots. That's critical.
That shot, no good.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
Right. He stays connected and great timing on the contest.
Christopher misses. Bucks trail by 11. Pass to Westbrook. Over Richardson. And another miss by Milwaukee.
Oh, rising up from the mid-range, but doesn't exactly look confident about it.
To the paint. Here's Sarr. And finished off by Sarr.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
And so Tomas Isolo calls the timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Teams changing it up here. Here's Humphries. Westbrook, the pass to Doherty. And the basket is good.
Sees his man, threads the pass inside. Excellent teamwork.
Pass to Dampier. Out to the right wing. Here's Manning. When it comes to this time of the season, Grant, what are teams most focused on?
Well, B.A., it's getting the defense in order. That's a priority. An offensive system can take some time to perfect, but a team has to sort out its defensive identity early.
And he knocks down the first one. Well, you ask the older generation about load management. They'll bend your ear about back in the day, Grant.
Oh, yes, we will. But it's true that today's players average more distance covered per game, even if they're not walking uphill both ways. So we got to take that into account.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Pajemski's checked in. Now here's Jackson. Pass to Bonner. Inside. And that one's good. Doherty's gotten his second bucket. The Cavaliers lead by 11. Here's Christopher. Here's Manning. To the inside. Dampier misses.
Boy, just tremendous effort on defense. That's a clear message from him. No easy buckets.
Here's Humphries. No points so far. Bonner. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And what's your take, guys, here on the hustle stats for Cleveland?
Well, it's all fast break points. Those easy buckets. They're so hard to come by in the NBA. So if you get a chance to run, you have to take advantage of it.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
And he can't hit the second. The Cavaliers lead by 10. Here's Christopher. He played a great game against San Antonio. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
Cleveland shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw misses. And the second free throw is good. Hawks trail by 11. Pass to Blake. To the wing, right side. Here's Doherty. And the deficit down inside single digits. Doherty's got 6 points. And so it's Garland who brings up the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Outside Pajemski. Sends it home from three-point land.
Their ability to space the floor has been the story of this game.
And what surprises me is the defense hasn't done anything to take away that three-point shot. That has been their preferred weapon tonight.
Here's Blake. He's scoreless. Here's Doherty. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Jackson. Drives to the hoop. The shot by Blake, no good.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
To the middle. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Now here's Jackson. Pass to Doherty. Back to Jackson. There's the three. Christopher with a rebound. The Cavaliers lead by 14. Cleveland working the ball around now.
When you can get off the floor like that, that wipes away any height advantage.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Here's Doherty. He picked up 10 in his last game. Doesn't go for him. Outside Pajemski. Over to the left wing. Garland Cleveland scanning the floor. Again, Cleveland scores.
And they're really rolling right now. That lead keeps getting bigger and bigger.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Now here's Jackson. Yet to see a basket. Looking to win the run. And off the front iron, and in it goes.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers in control with a 16-point advantage heading into the break. Tough to run with them. They get the ball up the court so fast. More 2K action in just a moment. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, the Cavaliers pretty much in control here.
Well, they've really been racking up three-pointers in bunches. They've been so impressive to watch.
And that's what has them ahead in this game. Their floor spacing has been just tremendous.
On the court for Milwaukee here in the second. We've got Jackson, also Russell Westbrook out there. And it's Bonner in at the 4. Here's Jackson, and he lays it up and in.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
The Cavaliers lead by 14. Outside Richardson. Bailey. Pass to Manning. Now Richardson. His first shot coming late. Will not go. Misses off the front iron. Here's Malawach. There's a screen. Westbrook finds Jackson. Let's go with a 3. The offensive rebound. And the basket by Malawach.
Wow, he really fires up his team with his ability to extend possessions.
Jackson against Richardson. Down low. Puts it up. And there's Bailey. That one's good. On the assist by Richardson. Richardson's got 5 assists in the game. Bucks trail by 14. Rebounded by Bailey. Bailey's got 4 rebounds now. And Grant, when it comes to pure shot-making ability, scouts love Ace Bailey's natural tools.
Yeah, when he's taking good shots, he can carry the offense. He needs to get a little stronger and clean up a few things, but his upside as a scorer is tremendous.
Cleveland leading by 16. Outside Pajemski. This one for 3. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Westbrook outside. They need this. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Milwaukee this season. Oh, there's the alley. Alley-oop up top, hammer it home.
And how sweet was that play?
Pinpoint pass, set up the alley-oop flush. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Inside. Here's Malawach. Great start so far. 3 of 3 in this one.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Outside Richardson. Manning's shot is good. Manning's got 4 points in the quarter.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you. So are dynasties a thing of the past? Well, Commissioner Adam Silver said, I'm fine with dynasties and I'm fine with new teams emerging every year. What the fans want to see is great competition. As long as teams are emerging through great management, let the results happen however they play out. Back to you guys.
just want a fair fight. All right, Allie, thank you. Well, Grant, we know teams are hunting triples like never before. What's the line before you get a little three happy, though?
Well, B.A., I don't care how well you're shooting it. If you have an opportunity to get to the rim, you have to take it.
So Tuomas Isalos decided to call timeout here. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Making a switch here. All right, let's take a look back at last season and see the teams who collected the most second chance points. The fourth spot held by the Bucks.
This is a hustle stat. This team pounded the offensive glass, and it shows in their numbers from last year.
Cleveland leading by 18. Now Richardson. No made baskets yet. Here's McHale. 6 to shoot. Rebounded by Malowich. And here's Jackson. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. The 15-footer. And the shot no good. A bit short.
At some point, do you start to think about getting others involved? It has been a struggle.
McHale no good.
Well, he saw the play coming together, but the timing was just a little off.
It was a really good thought for sure, but the lob has got to be better than that. Boy, this is the story of the night for this guy. He's taken a lot of questionable shots.
They set the pick. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
And you lay that pass out there just like a great quarterback. Let your teammate run to it.
The Bucks trail by 20. Jackson, the pass to Antetokounmpo.
Now that's foul number 2. He's got to avoid another this half if he wants to stay on the floor.
A different look for Cleveland. Christopher, he's checked in for Bailey. And Garland is subbed in for Pajemski. For 3, Westbrook. Sarr pulls it in.
Still looking for his first make, and they could really use the help right now.
Outside Richardson. Pass to McHale. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Williamson outside. For 3, Westbrook. It's rebounded by McHale. McHale's got his 5th rebound in this one.
Wow, this defense is blanking him down the stretch, and that's certainly hurting his team's chances.
Sarr a screen. Shot clock at 5. To the inside. And stolen by Williamson. Pass to Westbrook. Oh, trying his luck from deep. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. McHale's got his 6th rebound on the night.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Garland for 3. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
And here is Antetokounmpo. Still no points. 5 to shoot. Another miss. They desperately need a bucket. Cleveland has gone 2 for 2 from the arc here in the second. Richardson, the pass to Christopher. And Cleveland another 3.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
And now the Cavaliers on the break. Sarr passes to McHale. And that one is never home.
Their system is running smoothly, and the gap on the scoreboard is widening.
You do like that the offense is humming along. They're putting in the effort to distance themselves.
Now here's Westbrook. He had 19 points in the win against the Magic in Orlando. Antetokounmpo outside. Kicks it out to Jackson. Up and over Richardson. Jackson can't get it to go.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Outside Richardson. Sarr with a screen on Williamson. Richardson, the pass to Christopher. There's the triple. Williams grabs the board. Jackson outside. Pass to Antetokounmpo. To win the drought. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Sarr's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Christopher, covered by Williamson. Back to Christopher, over Williamson, and another miss by Cleveland. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for Milwaukee. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. To the middle, tipped, it's stolen by Garland. Pass to Sarr, uses the glass to finish the layup. Sarr's got 6.
And I think that play tells you everything you need to know. They're simply playing at a higher level, getting a steal and turning it into quick points.
And here's Westbrook from the arc. Knocks down the long J.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
A dominating first half of play, and so far it hasn't been close. The Cavaliers on top, running away with it. And we'll see you back here after the break. 3rd quarter action in just a bit.
Hey everybody, it's halftime. Boy, it's been a rough go so far for the Milwaukee Bucks. And just for a moment here, I was wondering, if you guys were playing in the league today, which current player would you most like to team up with?
That's tough, Ernie, but I got to pick Wemby. Playing alongside of him, that's just going to be too good to pass up.
Well, I'll tell you what, May 19th, I'm teaming up with the Ant-Man. 1-2 punch, baby.
Very interesting. And switching gears now to that first half. What a difficult start for the Milwaukee Bucks.
Well, these guys can't hit the threes. Pretty hard to win like that these days.
Maybe they went to the Dr. O'Neill's School of Shooting.
Big talk for somebody who averaged 11.9999, a.k.a. 12 points a game.
That's over a long time of years.
And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the 3rd quarter.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Cleveland has gone 7 of 11 from outside the arc. Nice percentage from distance so far. We've got Bailey, and it's Sarr in at power forward. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now.
A sloppy turnover. When you're not locked in, you pay the price.
And the Bucks with the possession here. Pass to Malawach. Now Westbrook. Oh, he tries a three. Sarr pulls it in. Sarr's got 5 rebounds tonight. Now Richardson. Here's Christopher. Back to Richardson. Fires the three. On target from range. Richardson's got his first 3 points of the game.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Michael Ray Richardson, third.
First trip to the line for him here.
Shooting for Milwaukee, Russell Westbrook at the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls for Westbrook. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. They have really been in control of this one.
You don't want to get complacent here.
From deep, Sarr. Williams grabs the board.
I'm not sure he expected to be that wide open and yet somehow comes away empty.
To the paint. Deflects the pass. For 3, Westbrook. It's not going to go for him.
You hate to pile on, but his poor shooting night has really hurt the team.
Pass to Richardson. And he's going for the lob. And stolen by Williamson. To the middle. Here's Antetokounmpo. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. Antetokounmpo's got his first bucket in this one.
And Giannis has a ridiculous combination of size, skill, and athleticism.
Inside. From 6 feet away. No good off the back of the rim.
Most nights this shot would have been his, but the defender gave him just enough trouble.
Some nice passing by Milwaukee here. Just 5 on the clock. The Bucks need to get up a shot here. Williamson for 3. Cavaliers with a rebound.
Boy, what a frustrating, sluggish start to this half. Brutal.
Westbrook against Richardson. Bailey lays it up and banks it in. Bailey's got 11 points.
Another reason why they're up. Just taking what the defense giving him here.
Pass to Malawach. Back to Westbrook. Oh, from deep. Sarr pulls it in.
This certainly isn't how they wanted to start this half. I mean, just 1 for 5 coming out of the break. That is brutal.
Richardson with it. Down low. And he jams it after taking a nice feed on the run.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
That's tipped. Williamson outside. Pass to Malawach. Antetokounmpo for 3. Christopher with a rebound. Cleveland has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Here's McHale. He can't get it to go. The Bucks have gone only 1 for 6 here in the second half. And the Bucks miss again. For Cleveland, they've gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Richardson against Westbrook from 15 feet away. Richardson, no good.
Taking what the defense gives you, exactly the shot you want, just doesn't go in.
And Grant, for everything else he's accomplished, Giannis hasn't quite mastered the three-point shot.
And you know, he hasn't had to, B.A. You want him inside, hitting on those high percentages, shutting down the lane defensively, and of course, controlling the boards.
Christopher connects from downtown. Christopher's got 15.
Listen, this guy's a barometer for this team's success offensively. They go as he goes.
Williamson finds Antetokounmpo. Pass to Malawach. Westbrook outside. Launches a three. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. McHale's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Sarr passes to Christopher. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Oh, how about the dime? You love that unselfishness.
Sarr against Antetokounmpo. To the inside. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Giannis Antetokounmpo talked about what keeps him going. He said the most important thing is to stay humble. At the end of the day, I realized that I wasn't supposed to be here. I'm just happy, and I always want to be better and do better for my team. And that's what gives me joy. Back to you, Brian.
You got to respect that mindset. Allie, we appreciate the report. A line change here from Milwaukee. And here's Jackson. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. Pass to Bonner. To the paint. Here's Doherty. And they pick up 2. Doherty's got 10 points.
Strong performance from him, but he may need to do even more if they're going to win this game.
Garland against Jackson. Garland, the pass to Manning. Clock at 6. It's rebounded by Bonner. Milwaukee shooting a low 31%. Their offense is lacking. Pass to Humphries. To the right side. Here's Doherty. 10 points for him. There's the block. Here's Manning. It's rebounded by Bonner. Bonner's got 4 rebounds in the game. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Here's Doherty. He can't get that one to fall. Outside Richardson. Back to Pajemski. Pass to Manning. The rebound by the Bucks. Bonner's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Humphries. And here's Jackson. 4-3. He buries it from 3. Blake's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
Boy, you allow a shooter of his caliber to get that good a look, and good night.
Here's Manning. 6 points for him. Pass to Dampier. Outside Richardson. Misses, and the dry spell continues. The Bucks shooting about 31% here in quarter number 3. Jackson, the pass to Bonner. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. And another dime for him.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Pass to Blake. Right wing. Here's Doherty. Banked it in off the glass. Doherty's got 12.
This guy's been great, no doubt about it, but it hasn't been enough to get them where they want to be.
Right side, Pajemski. Here's Manning. And the layup is good off the glass. 10 points for him.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
With 1 on the clock. It's good! It's good at the buzzer! Wow!
Makes makes his selection just in time.
At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. This one may have already been decided. The Cavaliers on top, delivering the blowout. And don't go away. We'll be back in a few moments.
Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. This is Kevin Harlan. I'll be joined by Greg Anthony, Tim Legler, and we'll be hearing from our reporter, Allie LaForce, in the sidelines as well. Here's a look at what's coming up for the Wizards. On Thursday, they'll be matching up against Giannis Antetokounmpo and the Milwaukee Bucks. And then on Monday, they'll be facing Bam Adebayo.
And you know, nobody loves playing on the road, but it does offer a good chance to see exactly what your team is made of. This team is going to find out a lot about itself over the next stretch of games.
And now Washington's starting group. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Walton. And it's Young, and it's Kuzi in at the point. And for Dallas, Damian Lillard out there with Flag. there's Davis. And it's Asenge in at the 3. Here we are, Tim. A battle with two of the best defensive teams in the NBA. What's the key tonight?
Well, I think any team that can put together a run is going to be in good shape, because at that point, once you get a lead, you let your defense take over and maintain that cushion.
At the elbow, it's flagged. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Lillard. Rebound, Bill Walton. Leonard looking over the floor. Pass to Kuzi. Back to Leonard. Over flag. With 1 on the clock. And that one is hammered home.
Nice job clearing some space out under the boards and setting himself up there for the putback.
And not just any old putback, Clark, but a big, big foul. Here's flag. Pass to Davis. Lillard, right side. The 3. And that's collected by Bill Walton. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for the Washington Wizards. The kick out to Young. Here's Leonard. Back to Young. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Well, my feeling is you just want to make sure it's called consistently both ways.
The Mavericks have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Lillard outside. And Lillard throws it down.
Yeah, Lillard has those ups. He can get to the rim when he wants to.
Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Well, Jason Kidd had a few moments to share with me. The developing game of Trae Young is something that Coach discussed with his players. Coach said he's been one of the league's assist leaders. Don't get so consumed trying to stop him that you give him the easy passes inside. They know the danger that Young possesses. We'll see if they can contain him here. Back to you guys.
Thank you once again, Allie. So it's the Wizards now. The Mavericks making the shot. Young for 3. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist.
And that corner 3 isn't a huge part of Young's game, but his accuracy can make it work.
Tim, it feels like the bigger the stakes, the better we're going to see Trae Young play.
Well, Kevin, he's had his moments in the playoffs, and he embraces the spotlight, home or away. He won't shy from being the villain. That's the kind of chip he plays with.
And here's Young, following the three-pointer by Anthony Davis. Back to Young. Fires away from way outside. Offensive rebound.
And a better box out saves them 2 points there.
Nothing will drive your coach crazier than what you just saw. Lack of focus, lack of effort.
To the inside, and stolen by Leonard. Pass to Kuzi. Walton with the ball. Picked up by Davis. Young pass to Leonard. It's rebounded by Dallas. Inside, and Davis throws it down.
And he'll get ahead of steam when there's that much of a lane. You can't get in AD's way.
Outside Leonard. Pass to Kuzi. They set the pick. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound. Now here's Lillard. Here's the teardrop. He takes it up and lays it in. Lillard's got his second bucket.
Aggressive move by Lillard, attacking the heart of that defense.
Pass to Leonard. And he drives in and foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line. The Wizards shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. the first one falls. Teams are starting to hit their stride in this early portion of the NBA season, Tim. Do you feel like you've hit your broadcasting rhythm yet?
I'm getting there, Kevin. You're making it easy for me. It's unbelievable. It's like playing with a great point guard for a shooter. You can't make it any easier. I've got my game notes down. I'm feeling good, but honestly, I think it's going to take everybody a few weeks before we really feel like we're in midseason form. Routine and rhythm are big parts, whether you're broadcasting or Tim on the floor. Boy, Kevin, that is so true.
Flag with it. He's covered by Leonard. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. Pass to Walton. Ginobili outside. To the paint. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. So, Jim, the District of Columbia and the Wizards reaching a deal to keep them in D.C. through 2050.
Along with a project to expand the arena complex, create an entertainment district, and implement safety and transportation upgrades. Really exciting stuff.
Good on the second free throw. Dallas is gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Here's a Sunday. Scoreless thus far. A nice shot by Pierce.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
Now here's Leonard. This game we saw him score 32. The 19-footer is on the money.
Totally dialed in. Leonard makes quick work from that mid-range.
Pass to Flag. Here's a Sengay. Easily outside. Now Flag. Off target from three-point range.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
And here's Leonard. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
Really tough quarter for him shooting the basketball.
From about 16. And Ginobili pulls it down.
Well, I'm not sure if he was surprised to be that wide open, but something got him out of focus.
Pass to Kuzi. Back to Leonard. Unloads. And it's all evened up. Leonard's got 6.
You set him up more often than not. Leonard will knock him down.
Now Flag. Fires for 3. Not gonna fall. Starting off slow, he misses his first 3 from the floor. Kuzi passes to Leonard. Screened by Walton. Shoots the 3. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Their last game, a win against Boston, looking to carry it into this one.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
Yeah, the crowd noise can make it hard to execute your offense on the road, but they did a great job playing their game.
That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Let's pause to take a look at the teams that really made their opposing teams earn their points a season ago. Number 1, the Wizards.
Defense was their identity, and that's how they're going to beat you. And they did it better than anyone in the league.
And it's the Mavericks with the ball, trailing by 2. To the middle, here's Fears. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Fears has got his second basket.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Leonard on the wing. He's got 6. Just 5 to shoot. Washington needs to get a shot off here. And it's Walton missing.
And they've come out with a take no prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
And Fears has it in the corner. Pass to Flag. Fires from deep. And it's out of bounds. The Wizards will take it the other way. Wilkins is checked in for Kawhi Leonard.
Number 20, Dominique Wilkins.
For Washington, they've gone 6 of 14 shooting the ball since the start of the game. And Walton kicks to Ginobili. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. A rebound by Walton. Washington's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Here's the floater, and it's Wilkins. That time on the assist by Ginobili. And the Wizards lead by 2. With 1 on the clock, and that one released in time, but no good. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. It's the Wizards leading by just. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Wizards, guys.
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
You give any team this many second chance opportunities, it's going to put you in control.
Taking a look at the Wizards. Ginobili out there with Abdul Rauf. Then it's Walton. Then there's Dominique Wilkins. And it's Stojakovic in at the 4-man position.
Well, the defense is going to try to shut down certain things, but it's impossible to deny everything. That's a skilled play right there.
Beasley against Stojakovic. Beasley, the pass to Lillard. 5 to shoot. Davis, great positioning on the putback.
And this is just AD doing what AD does, dominating the defense there and converting.
Wilkins outside. Here's Stojakovic. The shot's good on the assist from Wilkins. Stojakovic has got the lead up to 4 now for the Wizards. Pass to Davis. Walton with the steal. And stolen by Flag. Now Fears. Lillard with a screen for Beasley. Walton against Davis. Oh, Davis down low.
And that's a shot Davis will make 10 out of 10 times. He's just so strong inside.
So timeout called here, the first for the Wizards. This game coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
Yeah, I felt like they attacked, but with a purpose. They knew what they wanted to accomplish coming in.
You have to take advantage of opportunities. That's exactly what they did, and really, that's all you can ask for.
Wizards making a switch here. Young's checked in. Two minutes now played in the second quarter. Nice ball movement by Washington. And Fears pulls it down. It seems to be an overlooked part of Trae Young's game, but he's led the NBA in total assists a few times.
No doubt. You initially think about Trae shooting, scoring, but he also runs the offense really well and wants to facilitate.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks. Trae Young is getting recognition for his playmaking. He said, "I've been top 5 in assists since I've been in this league, but I've been able to score so easily. People consider that selfish at times. I'm not even worrying about what people got to say. I know what I do." Back over to you, Kevin.
Yeah, tuning out the noise. All right, Allie, we appreciate the report. Lillard misses. And so is Ginobili bringing it up now for the Wizards. And this matchup with the Mavericks, it's the first meeting of the season.
And last season, they made short work of this club. 2 games, 2 wins.
Yeah, we'll see if this East-West matchup plays out the same way. It's a new year and it's a new series.
Wilkins, the pass to Young. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. 6 on the shot clock. Walton takes it off the glass. Walton's got his second basket of the night.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the deep thinking jump shot, gave a little pump fake, and then off to the races.
Down low. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. When you think about elite offensive players, Jim, what's one area that can really put them over the top and into a completely different category?
I think it's those guys that have a willingness to move without the basketball. If you have a willingness to run and cut and respace, it's going to create a lot of problems for a defense.
Has that even become more of a thing now as you watch these high-octane space and pace type offenses?
There is no question it's become something that's a priority for teams now. And I also think the ingenuity of these young coaches creates a better flow offensively if you're willing to run without the basketball.
That's terrific. And Washington making a change here. Leonard's checked in. The kick out to Wilkins. Pass to Walton. And Davis sends it back.
At this point, finding blocks comes naturally for AD. He just anticipates and attacks the basketball.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Dallas.
I love the defensive concentration so far in this one. They're getting out on shooters and really doing a great job of disrupting the rhythm.
Well, that, and also, how about the level of activity we've seen from them defensively? They've been up on the ball, pressuring, active hands, coming away with steals. It's just been great to see.
Stojakovic, that falls. Nice feed that time from Leonard. Stojakovic has got it all tied up now for the Wizards. Davis with a screen on Young. Nobody near Lillard. Off target with his 3. The Wizards have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Leonard, the pass to Young. Back to Leonard, and too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Taking a look here at some numbers for Trae Young. Last season, he played outstanding. And he also finished in the top 20 of the assist rankings, making plays for others and making his teammates better.
Oh, yeah, one of the most dependable scorers in the league. He really saved him in several games a season ago. Pass to Fears. Top of the key. Good as the jump shot falls. Fears has got 9. It's a neck-and-neck game here in Dallas. Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. and we can show you the teams that had the most rebounds last season. In fourth, the Wizards.
Yeah, it was an emphasis last year for them, crashing the boards, and what a job they did. Number 1 in the league in rebounding.
Goes up off the inbound, and the layup is up and in. Kuzi's got his first 2 points.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Pass to Davis. From deep. It's not going to go for him.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
And Young now, top of the key. So they take the lead. Young's got 5 points so far.
Oh, great look there. Young off a pass would normally knock those down.
And here's Davis for 3. And Davis nails the 3. Guys, what a tight start to the game this has been.
And it's still in the first half. This could be a wild one.
And here's Leonard from 3. Dallas has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter.
And really with the off-the-charts explosiveness, Davis just punishes opponents on those alley-oops.
Kuzi passes to Stojakovic. And it's Flag with the rebound.
And players avoid taking mid-range shots these days. It's almost like the threes are easier for players to get.
Pass to Stojakovic. Here's Kuzi. Now here's Leonard. 5 on the clock. Over Fears. Leonard, no luck.
Well, this has been far from his best game, and if they're going to come back here, he's got to find a way to get going.
Yeah, and they're shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. Wizards trail by 5. Pass to Kuzi. Back to Leonard. There's the screen. Kawhi drills the three-pointer.
This team relies on that shot from Kawhi.
Here's Davis, and it's rebounded by Bill Walton. Walton's got his 6th rebound on the night. Young with the ball. Picked up by Davis, and Davis sends it back. A wide open look here for Fears. A three-pointer off the mark. Wizards have gone 7 of 14 in the second quarter, shooting to the tune of 50%. Leonard, the pass to Kuzi. Nice ball movement by Washington. No good on that one.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one over.
Pass to Fears. Here's Asenge. Over Kuzi. And Asenge gets it to go.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
41 seconds left to play in the first half. Leonard. 9 points in the game so far. Just 5 on the clock. Puts up a deep three. Will not go. Still looking for his shooting rhythm as he misses his 7th shot of 10. Fears with it. 11 points in the game. Pass to Davis. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Second personal foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
At the line for 2, Anthony Davis.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls for Anthony Davis. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. Anthony Davis firing on all cylinders for the Mavericks. He got to double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. Back right after this.
Welcome to halftime, everybody. It's been a bit of a challenge so far for the Washington Wizards.
They're really going to war for those second chance points. Running guys to the offensive glass. It's a tight game. That could be the difference maker.
As long as it doesn't hurt their transition defense.
And during that first half of play, these two leading the way for their respective teams.
When you've got 2 great players going at it like this, buckle up. It's an adventure. I'm telling you, I think the second half, one will emerge as the top dog. Roof, roof.
Roof, roof. 2 big dogs at the top of the food chain going at it here.
Roof, roof, roof.
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, Davis has been exceptional here, guys.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
And you are going to see this defense now switch things up against him, but he has the skill set to counter that.
Wizards trailed by 5. They've got Flag. He's out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Asenge in at the 3, the small forward. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the 2-man game right there.
Lillard left side. Outside, Davis. On the 3 off target. The Wizards shooting in this game 45%. Pass to Kuzi. Back to Young. Lets it go from the wing. They get it again. Here's Kuzi. To the inside. Shot is good, and the Mavericks lead is cut to just 1 on the basket from Young.
When you watch Young, there's a courage to his game.
Now, Flag. Davis with a screen on Leonard. Inside. And Walton sends it back. To the middle. And Davis sends it back. Over in the corner, Lillard. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Kuzi passes to Leonard.
Dallas foul. Assault. Second personal foul. First team foul.
Pass to Walton. It's Young on the wing and stolen by Flag.
Yeah, he didn't read the defense very well there. He telegraphed that pass.
He gets that one. Flag's got 6.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Here's Kuzi. Back to Leonard. Beasley's checked in for Davis.
Second team foul. Now on the floor for Dallas. Number 30, Michael Beasley.
Leonard, the pass to Kuzi. Leonard with this screen on Lillard. Back to Leonard. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Misses the baby hook. Right with it. Leonard picks him up. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark.
That's a cold start out of the break. Only one of his first 4 has he gotten to go.
And they call an illegal screen here.
And you can tolerate gaffes like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
Dallas leading by 3. Pass the flag. And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Well, you often hear that the skill level in the league has never been higher, Greg, and some say this is the peak of the game. You think?
And I'll tell you this, Kevin, I'm not complaining. If the league can improve upon this, the sky is really the limit.
Keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Pass to Asenge. Now flag. Here's Asenge, defended by Young. And Asenge gets it to go. Asenge's got the lead up to 5 now for Dallas. Leonard, the pass to Kuzi. Back to Leonard. Wide open shot is on the money. Leonard's got 4 this quarter.
And that's his strongest trait, the unselfishness from Kuzi. Fantastic at realizing when one of his guys has an opportunity for a clean look.
Kicks it out to Beasley. Clock at 4. There's the triple. With the clock winding down.
Scraping and clawing, doing everything he can to grow that lead.
Emphatic on the putback stuff.
Leaving some skin on the floor. Those are pure hustle points.
Young pass to Leonard. Give a step back, and it comes off the front of the rim. Mavericks leading by 5. Pass to Asenge. Hits the three-point line. Asenge's got 7 points.
Well, the defense needs to be better there. They gave way too much space.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Washington. Next up on the docket, the Bucks following this one. That game is the first and last of their home season. Uncovered. It's rebounded by Dallas. Pass to flag. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Wizards trail by 8. Kuzi passes to Young. Now Walt, covered by Beasley. And Here's Young from the arc. Lillard with the rebound. Dallas has gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Beasley sets a screen for Lillard. This one for 3. Rebound, Bill Walton. Walton's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Pass to Kuzi. Back to Leonard. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And Leonard is such a tough cover. He's so good at baiting the D into foul.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Dallas.
Well, I've been impressed with the ball movement all game long. They're really looking to just make that extra pass.
And I also really like the pace they've played with in this one, specifically how high tempo it's been, clearly working to their advantage so far.
For Dallas. And a switcher also for Washington. Ginobili's checked in.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. So you can talk about the physical challenges, Tim, of today's game. One thing the players have a little easier, certainly, is the way they travel from game to game.
Well, there is no question about that. I didn't even get on a charter till the middle of my NBA career.
Oh, my goodness.
In the mid-90s. We were still flying commercial till that point, but there's no doubt travel is better for players. I think also some of the things they've added for guys, like massage therapists and acupuncturists and even personal chefs, all of that makes it a little bit easier for today's NBA player.
Now, if we could do it for the broadcasters, that would really be a win.
Sign me up, Kevin. I'll be right there reclining fully right next to you.
Here's Kuzi. Outside Leonard. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 after the free throw line. That one is on Beasley.
Known for his incredible defense, Leonard's huge hands and timing really helped make an impact on that end.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Pass to Fear. Dallas moving the ball around. Now Lillard for 3. Solid defense there from Ginobili.
Yeah, they're winning despite his offensive performance. He just hasn't been sharp from the field.
Here's Leonard. Aggressive move inside from Kawhi.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Beyond the leaning, you can see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Also, the ball handler needs to wait until the screener's feet are set.
Davis is checked in for Dallas. Wizards trail by 5. Outside Leonard. Pass to Kuzi. Back to Leonard. All sorts of time. 2 points. That one goes. Leonard's got 21.
He is totally locked in offensively and doing everything he can to bring his team back.
Lillard outside. Here's the screen to the paint. Here's Fear. Good. Big play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got 4 assists in the game. For Washington, they've gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime. 5 out of 11. Kuzi passes to Leonard. Six to shoot. Ginobili outside. Puts up a 3. That one, no good. Mavericks leading by 5. Pass to Davis. Here is Lillard from downtown. Rebounded by the Wizards. Walton's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Here's Kuzi. Walton inside, covered by Lillard, banked in off the glass. Walton's got 6.
Defensive breakdown there, no doubt about it. I mean, he's a guy you have to be focused on defensively.
Now Fears. He's got 13. Walton with the steal. 35 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Kuzi. Screened by Walton. Here's Leonard. Pass to Walton. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Lillard looking around. Solid defense there from Ginobili. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Mavericks lead by 1. We're back after this from American Airlines Center. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
What a find! These are the kind of plays we've come to expect from him.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Fourth quarter on the court for the Wizards. Stojakovic is out there with Wilkins, and it's Young, and it's Lambeer, and it's Leonard in at the shooting guard position.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Young dishes to Lambeer. Leonard on the wing. It's rebounded by Dallas. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Over in the corner, Lillard. It's stolen by Wilkins. And here's Young. Trying to break that ice-cold streak.
Tight little up fake there. Young using it to create contact, and we know he's a terrific free throw shooter.
That free throw good from Young.
Even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Beasley's checked in. And so Young nails them both.
And not the guy you want to send to the line. Young's teammates love to see him at the stripe.
Pass the flag. There's the lob to Lillard. Lambeer with the steal. Oh, and a fast break for the Wizards to take the lead, and too long on the shot. The Mavericks leading. Lillard outside. Here's a Sunday. Davis inside, defended by Stojakovic, and that one's good by Davis.
And with all the different things he does, you expect AD to put up points every night. He's a lot to handle.
Right side, Leonard. And Davis sends it back. Pass to Beasley. Dallas moving the ball around. Davis with a screen on Lambeer. And it's flag missing. And so Young will bring it up for the Washington Wizards. It's a three-point game. To the middle. It's stolen by Davis. Here's a Sunday. Pass to Lillard. From the arc. It's rebounded by Leonard.
Oh, he is off from deep. Maybe it's time to look for another option.
Here's Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there. And then the thunderous dunk, adding insult to injury.
Here's Leonard. And another miss by Washington. Mavericks leading by 5. Pass to Beasley. Outside, Davis. Here's a Sunday. Shot clock at 5. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Misses the 3. Wizards have gotten off to a rough start in the fourth quarter, going 0 for 4 so far. Here's Lambeer. Plays it up and banks it in.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
On the wing, Davis. Rebounded by Lambeer. Wizards trail by 3. Wilkins surveying the defense. Now here's Leonard. Tipped away. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Wizards will retain possession.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Wilkins. And again, Washington, no good.
Oh, and he's a very good mid-range shooter, but the defense was all over him there, making that a very difficult shot.
Davis against Young. 4 on the clock. The 15-footer. Rebound by the Wizards.
Nothing seems to be going down for him today.
Leonard with this screen on Lillard. Outside Leonard. Back to Young. Leonard, no luck. Mavericks leading by 3. Lillard outside. Looking to end his full spell. Got a hand on it. Wilkins in the post. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Boy, he is quick off his feet and really stronger than he looks. Wilkins can burn you in that painted area.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. And Washington making a change here. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thanks, guys. Jason Kidd had some words for his team over the break. They said in the huddle, this is it. No excuses. Let's figure out a way to win. A couple of players spoke as well, firing up their teammates. A great ending could be in store, guys.
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you. Screen by Walton. Lets a floater go. And Davis sends it back. And that one, good.
And you can just see he's a different player since coming back from halftime.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. The Mavericks trailing. That's the flag. Lillard with a screen for flag. Now here's Davis to end the cold streak. That one no good.
Well, he made a couple of shots early, but since the half, he just can't seem to find his rhythm.
Down low. Here's Leonard. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Dallas making a switch here. Gaines is checked in.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Mavericks trail by 4. Now Lillard. Here's Davis. 5 on the clock. Latzer's a 3. No good there.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Now Young for 3. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And they recover it. Outside Leonard. It misses.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
2 minutes remaining for the game. 2 minutes.
It's tipped. Another chance. Saves him with the putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. Lewis checked in for Dallas. Here's Davis. The 3 goes down.
Stepping up. Davis is a fantastic option late. You know with that height and skill set, he's going to get a good look.
Now Leonard. Here's Kuzma. 4 on the shot clock. They set the screen. Flag with the rebound.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
If he can just make a couple of buckets, though, this can all be put in his rearview mirror.
No good. Could not tie it up. Here's Young. Now Leonard. Now Young. It falls.
So calm when the game is on the line. Young knows it's his job to bring this game home.
Lillard. Oh, and he cannot get the layup.
He's been way off the mark in this second half. Just unable to get any kind of rhythm going.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Second personal foul. Third team foul. Numero 0.
Shoot 2.
He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. Second one is good, and both at the line. It's a 7-point game.
And if you get a chance to build your lead at the free throw line, you've got to take it.
And the Mavericks call time here. 27 seconds left to play in the final quarter. About 3 seconds between shot and game plan. Count it. Here's Young. And now we've got the intentional foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 7-point game. And it's desperation time now.
Doesn't matter if it's a 2 or a 3. They need the quickest shot possible.
That one misses. So Washington takes the win. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and...
Terrific job, Allie. Thank you so much. That was enjoyable. And that about wraps it up for Tim League.
your Portland Trailblazers. At small forward, 6'10", number 1, Young. At the other forward position, 6'10", number 31, Chris Bosh. At guard, 6'1", number 21, Reed Shepherd. At guard, at 6'6", number 3, Brady Dick. Manning the middle, 6'10", number 44, Nate Thurman. The head coach of your home team, your Portland Trailblazers.
And a look at the starters for the Bulls. They've got Harper, and it's Rodman in at the 4. And for Portland, Brady Dick out there with Shepherd, and it's Bosh in at the 4. And now about a third of the way into the season. You think it's too early to talk about awards, Grant?
You know, BA, it depends on the award, if I'm being honest. MVP and Rookie of the Year, that's way too early. You can begin to see the guy. Who are in the running for most improved or sixth man.
Pippen outside, out left to the wing. From deep, Jordan. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Pass to Bosh. Here's Thurman, covered by Love. Here's Shepherd. 6 on the shot clock. Great open look there.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Trailblazers. Here's Shepherd, coming in off a 14-point game last time out. There's a screen. Pass to Bosh. Three-pointer. Another 3 for Portland.
Yeah, showing off that ability to stretch the floor. Seems like everyone is a threat at the arc these days.
He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bounce like that, you feel like you can take on anybody. And an emphatic jam on the lob.
Gliding the pass to where it needed to be.
Wow, a strong finish to seal the deal. Pass to Harper. Back to Jordan. Wide open. And it's good. Off the back rim and in. Jordan's got 5.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look for that.
Ooh, it's stolen by Jordan. Here's Pippen, and that one is stuffed right through.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal, then he goes straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for. Well, early in this game, they've made one good play after another.
Now here's Jordan, coming off an unbelievable high-scoring game. There's a screen by Love. Back to Jordan. Clock at 6. Here's the three. It's hauled in by Thurman.
Well, come on, guys. Did you really think they'd shoot 100% for the game?
And here's Shepard for three. Chicago with a rebound.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
And Grady Dick gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Harper. 5 on the clock. Here's Love. It's hauled in by Thurman. Portland leading. Outside Young. Portland moving it around. Pass to Shepard. They set the pick. Inside. With the 7-footer. Can't hit. 1 for 2 now. Chicago's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Oh, here's Love with the jam. Portland has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Timeout called. Portland. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Chicago. Chance to look at some numbers for him. Outside Dick, outside Young. Here's Shepard. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. 5 to shoot. And Bosch gets it to go. Already 5 lead changes here.
Speaks to how evenly matched these teams have been thus far.
Here's Harper from deep. Jordan sinks the tray. Jordan's got 8. Here's Shepard. Pass to Bosch. They set a pick. Jacks up a 3. Chicago with a rebound. And there's the lob. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Love. Showing the numbers from last NBA season, the leaders in team steals. Number 1, Chicago.
The steals numbers only tell part of the story. This was a team that made trouble for every opponent with their incredible effort on the defensive end.
Portland making a switch here. Bowles checked in. The Trailblazers have gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. Here's Shepard, down low. It's stolen. And up the court come the Bulls on the break. And he makes it.
Great recognition. Understanding that that one is all him.
Yeah, beating everyone up the floor. And finishes off the break.
Now here's Young. No points yet. Oh, blocked. Here's Pippen. Oh, there's a killer 2-hand slam.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Timeout called. Portland, they're moving on after the tough loss at the hands of the Pelicans.
Well, they brought the energy. They played smart as well. The other team did too. Unfortunately, someone has to lose.
Yeah, that was two very evenly matched teams. But in the end, it came down to who executed better down the stretch.
Poke loose, and it's out of bounds to the Trailblazers as Portland retains possession.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, there's nothing easy on offense. Coaches love seeing that kind of hustle on the defensive end.
Here's Bosch. He's got 11. Here's the pick. Here's Shepard.
And so far, they've done a great job of preventing points in the paint.
Portland again missing. Pass to Kukoc. Young against Jordan. Shot clock at 6. Got a piece of it. In transition, here they come. And it's Shepard missing.
When you challenge a player on a layup, that's what you want. Getting a stop without a foul. The defense wins that battle.
Here's Rodman. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Rockets in Houston.
Well, and he was also doing a great job feeding his teammates, racking up the assists. So important to team chemistry.
And here's the fast break. Here's Kukoc. Guarded by Dick. Pass to Kerr. To the middle. Gilmore. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
Great pass to hit him in stride. Love to see teammates in sync with each other.
Now here's Young. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Here's Bosch. Stop the drought. Misfires there. 4 for 6 in the game now. Pass to Gilmore. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Bulls.
Well, they're playing with great pace, pushing the ball up the floor and attacking before the defense can get set.
And I've also liked how they've attacked the opposition off of turnovers. I mean, just making them pay for every mistake out there.
And he drops it first. Pippen, he's checked in for Chicago. No good on the second free throw. Blazers trail by 8. Pass to Young with his first shot attempt. Uses the glass to drop it in.
Too easy for a guy of his caliber. The D must put up more of a fight down there.
Yeah, they can't let him even get into that space. If he gets good position on the block, it's trouble.
Here's Kukoc. Still no points. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And stolen by Bull. Here's Young. The rebound by Kukoc. Bulls leading by 6. A minute 37 left in the first. Pass to Pippen. Now Jordan shoots over Shepard. Jordan with the bucket. Jordan's got 10 points.
Well, he's such a natural talent. Has all the skill needed to produce at a high level.
Portland moving it around. Left side goal. 6 to shoot. Gilmore grabs the miss. Chicago's gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Kerr, pass to Kukoc. Jordan against Young. Wing shot on the way. Bull grabs the board.
Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
Pass to Nixon. The 3 is up. Knocks down the triple.
Well, you know what's going to happen when he gets a good look. The defense has got to run him off the line.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Back to Jordan. And his 5th basket. Now 5 for 8. Looking comfortable out there.
Well, he has owned this quarter. A major reason they're up right now.
Here's Shepard. Pulls up. Here's Bowl. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's Chicago, closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. We'll be right back after this word. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And before we move on, what do you think about what we've seen here from the Bulls tonight?
They are looking engaged so far, especially on offense.
Yeah, and that's helped them get the lead. But we'll have to see if they can sustain this offensive output.
They've got Dick, also Shepard out there. Williams is out there with Hayes. And it's Bosch in at power forward. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Here's Harper from deep. Jordan. Williams grabs the board. Here's Shepard. Pass to Hayes. The 3. The putback. It's good on the putback.
And those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
And he's going for the oop here. And stolen by Williams. Here's Bosch. Back to Hayes. Oh, and a fast break for Chicago. Here's Jordan. Oh, Williams with the block. Second quarter of basketball. Just over a minute and a half played so far. Pulls up on the wing. Bosch, no good.
He'll probably hear about that shot selection when he gets back to the bench. Maybe not their best option there.
That one drops for him.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
So it's Portland now, following the bucket by the Bulls. Outside, Williams. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. And a lot of spot-up shooters now adding a 1-dribble pull-up 3 to the repertoire.
And when you have defenders selling out to contest that catch and shoot, you got to reload, relocate, and let it fly. It's a valuable counter for those long-distance specialists.
The first one falls. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Chicago leading by 4. Jordan, the pass to Rodman. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
Woo-hoo, just great work cashing in on the fast break.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
Here's Shepard. Shoots over Harper. Again, the miss by Portland. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Here's Pippen. And the ball out of play. The Trailblazers will have it. All right, for this break, let's take a look at the teams that were the toughest to score against last year. Second, Chicago.
They made life hard on opponents. One of the best defenses in the NBA last year.
Pass to Hayes. And there's the screen. And he lobs it up.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. Bulls leading by 4. Now Jordan. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Grady Dick picks one up. He's got his first free throws of the night right here.
Michael Jordan at the line for 2.
Throws good. Jordan. And both free throws good for Jordan.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
Blazers trail by 6. Outside Dick. Pass to Thurman. Here's Shepard. Shot clock at 6. Here's Thurman. Covered by Love. Thurman's shot is off.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
Up again. It's hauled in by Thurman. The Trailblazers have gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. From deep. Kept alive.
Well, playing his role to perfection. Using his size to control the glass for his team.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Nate Thurman taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes a first. Second free throw, no good.
Getting themselves to the line this quarter is a good way to get their offense rolling.
Here's Shepard. Pass to Williams. And here's Hayes from the arc. And it's Chicago with a board. Jordan's got 4 rebounds in the game. Down low. Rodman, the pass to Love. Shoots over Shepard. And once again, off the mark by Chicago. Blazers trail by 5. Here's Dick. Here's Shepard. Pass to Thurman. Another shot. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Personal foul.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
This is his second trip to the line in the game. Portland calls timeout.
Thurman, 2 shots. Portland with the timeout. Fans, let him hear from you. Make some noise for your Blazer dancers.
Portland. Young comes in for Hayes.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good.
And he didn't go to the line once in the first half. But now he's figuring out how to draw contact and get himself to the line.
Hits both from the stripe. Here's Kerr. Still without a bucket. Oh, here's Love with the jam.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today. Pass to Dick. From outside the arc. Again, the miss by Portland.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
Back to Pippen. Young against Love. Just 5 on the clock. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
Well, he's had it going offensively, helping them build this lead.
Here's Shepard. To the inside. And he jams it home with authority.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Pass to Harper. Love, a screen on Dick from deep. Harper. It's hauled in by Thurman. Thurman's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Inside. Count the bucket. Coming off of a perfectly placed pass. Thurman's got 11.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Throws it up high. Out of bounds. It'll be Portland's ball.
Now that's an unforced error. If you want to drive your coach crazy, that's the way to do it.
Pippen, he's checked in for Harper. Blazers trail by 3. Here's Shepard. Outside Bull. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Portland shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
At the line for your Trailblazers, Bull, taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He's off on the first. He hits the second from the line. Chicago's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Pass to Pippen. Chicago passing it around. 6 on the shot clock. Portland grabs the miss. Outside Dick. Intercepted. Now here's Pippen. Pass to Kerr. Tipped. And they'll keep possession. They set the screen. Goes back up. Misses off the left iron. Portland trailing here. Outside Young. It's stolen away. 3 on 3. Pippen right side. Out to the right wing. Kukoc, the pass to Pippen. To the paint to stop the drought. Gilmore's shot is good. Gilmore's got 5.
Moving the ball for the highest percentage look.
Pass to Bull. Here's Shepard. Beyond the arc. Pure from 3-point range.
Yeah, that's a nice dish. A lot of times the best way to put the ball in the right spot is with that bounce pass. Putting that pass right in his stride, didn't have to slow up, and was able to complete the play.
Outside bowl. Pass to Shepard. Here's Nixon. Lets the three fly. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
Kerr. Pass to Pippen. Fades away. It's rebounded by Dick. Portland has gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. Here's Young. And he misses the go-ahead basket. Chicago has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Over to the wing. Pass to Kukoc. Here's Kerr. And there's a pick. Over Dick. Pippen right side. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Clock at 6. Kerr. And counted from 19 feet away. And the Bulls lead by 2.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Chicago ahead, up by 2. Right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
I'm here with Billy Donovan, and Coach, you look at the team's execution defensively. Are you pleased with what you saw?
I thought we defended well. I think the problem was we fouled too much. Had some turnovers that we wish we would have had back. But overall, I think when we were settled in the half court, we defended well.
Coach hoping they can stay settled in the second half, guys.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break, ready for the second half.
Welcome, everybody. It may be early on in the season, but not too early to take a full assessment of the Eastern Conference standings.
Taking a look here at Chicago, this team wants to do big things, Shaq-sized things, and I gotta say they're looking almost as dominant as Kenny.
Easy, big fella, but I gotta say they are making it look easy here in this early part of the season, at least. Let's get back to our game featuring Portland. That first half was pretty even.
What a job they did from three-point land. I don't know if they can keep this up, though, Kenny.
Yeah, it's hard to hit threes at this pace for a whole game, but hey, as long as you're hot, keep taking them.
Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Portland with it, trailing by 2. And for Chicago, let's take a look. They've got Harper, and it's Pippen hit at the small forward. Bosh, no good.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Pass to Harper. Back to Jordan. Takes the 3. It's hauled in by Thurman. Thurman's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Outside Dick. Here's Bosh. Here's Shepard for the lead. No good on the shot. Jordan against Dick. Pass to Harper. Pippen outside. Here's Love. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Love's got 12 points.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
Pass to Dick. Just 5 to shoot. From deep three-point range. Second chance effort. And there's the rejection. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Love. And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
Oh, terrific defensive intensity right there. Getting stops like that is crucial for them right now.
Here's Thurman. He's got 11. Pass to Shepard. Shot clock at 6. Trailblazers got to hurry. Got to get up a shot. Ooh, tough possession there. They stayed with it. Just couldn't make the shot.
Scoreless in their first 5 attempts since halftime. It's getting ugly. Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Outside Young. And there's a 3-second violation. And now a chance to see what's coming up for the Portland Trailblazers. On Wednesday, then on Monday, they'll take on Victor Wembanyama and the San Antonio Spurs.
The road is never the highlight of your schedule for any team. But for these guys, it is a chance to go out there, test themselves, and see how well they gel outside of home court. It could be a very valuable experience.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Chicago shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
First team foul. Shooting for Chicago. Love at the line for 2.
Shoot 2.
Free throw drops for Love. Love drops them both. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Timeout called. Portland.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
Well, if you're just going to let them score inside at will, you might as well pack your bags.
And now a look back at last year's top shooting teams in the NBA. Second, Chicago.
They were so consistent with their shooting. Maybe not lights out, but they played smart and didn't let good looks go to waste.
Pass to Shepard. Here's Bosch. Portland moving it around. Lets it go from deep. And that's good. Shepard for 3. Shepard's got 8 points.
Well, you love the unselfishness. Makes the next pass and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. Here's Bosch. Sinks that one. Now shooting 5 of 10 and looking sharp. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Harper passes to Pippen. And here's Love. From deep, Jordan. Ooh, that one makes him 7 for 14. Got a nice rhythm going here today.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him. You can tell he's forcing things a bit at the moment. He's been trying to get it going, but this hasn't been his quarter.
Pass to Bosch. Here's Shepard. Give him 8 points now. And count it. The shot is good, and he'll go to the line.
Honestly, I don't know how he pulled that off.
And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
Well, the defense hasn't done nearly a good enough job of getting back in transition, and they've taken advantage, racking up fast break points against them.
Well, another thing they've been doing right in this one is making the most of turnovers. Lots of points for them tonight off of them.
Outside Young. Just 4 to shoot. Pass to Shepard. Shoots over Harper. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
Oh, love the intensity in which they're hitting the boards.
Left side Young. Portland again missing. Chicago leading by 7. Lets it fly from 18. Jordan with the bucket. Jordan's got 7 points here in the quarter.
They're really settling into a nice rhythm now, starting to gain the upper hand.
Yeah, you're seeing their offense in a flow. Now it's time for their defense to turn up the heat a little more.
Bosh. And the 3 off target.
After training 3 triples in the first half, he doesn't have any in the second half. I know he's disappointed, but he needs to remain aggressive.
Here's Shepard. Harper pulls it in.
Well, I hate to say it, but he hasn't done a lot to help their cause tonight. He's been a little erratic from the floor. Well, they expect this from him, and he's a big reason they're out in front right now.
Pass to Young. Here's Shepard. To the wing, right side. Here's Bosh. Nails it from 3. Bosh has got 19 points.
Well, that's his 4th triple for the game now. Just his first in the second half.
Oh, that's good.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
So it's Portland now. It's a 10-point game. One thing you hear coaches like Steve Kerr say, let's not gift foul calls that you'd never tolerate in a pickup game. Do you agree?
I absolutely agree, B.A., and I think Steve Kerr has gotten that across to the league and the way guys officiate now, and I think that's good. Let's call fouls when a guy's trying to score or trying to make an offensive play and we actually foul him. Let's not reward guys when their only objective is to try to get fouled jumping into people.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts. Chance at a 3-point opportunity here. 1 free throw coming up. Chicago shooting their 7th free throw attempt here.
At the line for the Bulls.
1 shot.
1 shot.
Blazers trail by 13. Outside Young. Here's Shepard. Give him 8 points now. Puts up a 3. Young misses.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Pass to Love. Now here's Pippen. There's a screen by Love. And once again, off the mark by Chicago. Outside Young. From downtown. Chicago with a rebound. Love's got rebound number 7 tonight.
Another miss. At some point, they need to tap someone else for a boost offensively.
Here's Kerr. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots over Shepard. Offensive board. There's a screen. Here's Pippen. Portland with a rebound. Bulls got his 4th rebound in this one. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Pippen outside. Here's Love. Yep, that one goes. Love's got 11 points here in the second half.
This run has been fueled by their matador defense.
Here's Shepard. Give him 8 points now. Here's Kukoc. Here's Love. Good. He's taken 13 shots. He's drained 10 of them. Fantastic production.
Well, his offense is carrying them right now. And even with the defense keying on him, he's making great adjustments on the fly.
To the left side wing. Bull finds Dick. To the wing on the left. Shot to stop the run. Chicago with a rebound.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
coach. No points so far. Pass to Kerr. There's a screen by Love. And he banks in the layup. And the Bulls lead by 19.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
Here's Nixon. The three. Deflected. No luck on that one. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. It's the Bulls, up 19. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your 2 guards share the wealth.
Yeah, and if you have both guards dishing like that and putting up points, wow, a coach's dream.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Shepard is out there with Grady Dick, and it's Bosch in at the power forward position. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. Pass to Bosch. Launches it, fires in the triple. Bosch has got 11 points here in the second half.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
Here's Young. And then Young slams it in.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
Rejected by Bull. Young looking for an opening. Portland moving it around. Pass to Bull. Love with the defensive effort. Bulls leading by 17. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. To the right side. Pippen, the pass to Love. And stolen by Bull. On the wing, Grady Dick, covered by Jordan. Outside Dick. Pass to Shepard. Back to Dick. A deep three. Chicago with a rebound. Rodman's got his 7th rebound here tonight. And here's Pippen. Love, a screen on Young. To the middle. They still need this. Oh, here's Love with the jam.
Yeah, that's like a quarterback leading his receiver. Put it right on him.
Here's Dick. Off target from outside. Chicago leading by 19. Harper passes to Jordan. Over Dick. Bull grabs the board. And Young has got the ball here for the Trailblazers. Here's Shepard. Pass to Dick. Now Bull. Here's Shepard. Fires the three. Rodman with a rebound. Rodman's got rebound number 8 now. Dick brings the double team. From deep, Jordan drops in the three. Jordan's got 29.
Well, he's already hit more threes since halftime than he did in the whole first half. He might have figured something out.
Here's Bosch. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
He hit 3 triples in the first half, 3 more since. That's nothing to shrug at.
And timeout is called by Billy Donovan, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged.
your Blazer dancers.
Chicago leading by 19. And here's Jordan. Love, a screen on Dick. From deep, Jordan. It's hauled in by Thurman. Thurman's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Young, the pass to Bosch. Outside Dick. Fires from deep. Chicago with a rebound. 22 was their biggest lead. Looking ahead, they've got the Cavaliers coming to town for their next one. It'll be a quick stopover at home before they have to get back out on the road. Jordan inside, guarded by Dick, and the bucket is good. Jordan's got 8 here in this quarter.
His scoring is a big reason why they're up right now. Let's see if they can close it out.
Here's Shepard, up top Dick. For 3, Rodman with a rebound. Rodman's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done.
This is a game he'd like to forget. And the worst part is bringing down the whole squad.
And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. As players get bigger and faster, you think the league will have to widen the court at some point?
Well, B.A., I just don't think that's realistic, to be quite honest. And I think the reason is the league's all about money, right? I mean, it's a business. We've got to make money. And the arenas were all laid out. If you start making the court wider, you're going to take away rows of seats. Those are high-priced seats, B.A. We're not taking those away. I don't think widening the court is really realistic.
Good on the second one.
Well, we're seeing a different version of him in this half, taking a more direct approach. He didn't have a single free throw in the first half.
Pass to Dick. Looking to get back on track. Rodman with a rebound.
Something's off about him this quarter.
Yeah, and sometimes guys just start pressing. The best thing for him is to just slow it down and concentrate on solid shot selection.
Now here's Pippen, guarded by Young. Pass to Dick. Fires for 3. Chicago with a rebound. Rodman's got 11 rebounds in the game. Pippen outside. Fades back. That one is off. Blazers trail by 20. Outside Dick. Outside Young. There are usually 1 or 2 mid-season coaching changes in the NBA every year. Can those energize a team, Grant?
You know, B.A., we've seen it give teams a boost in the past, but only on occasion. Usually it's a last-ditch effort in a doomed season or simply just turning the page.
Chicago on D. Pass to Shepard. Shot clock at 5. Here's Bosch. Shoots. Solid as a rock from 20 feet out. Bosch has got 10 points in the quarter.
Well, he's been able to find points, just not enough of them. They've got to string together some more buckets.
Now here's Jordan. The 3 is up, and the three-pointer goes. And the Bulls lead by 21.
And looking to shoot as many threes as possible. This kind of confidence, impressive to see.
Dick, the pass to Young. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
He challenges the defender and throws it down with 2 hands.
Man, just straight power on that one. Clear the deck. Timeout, Trailblazers. Here's Bosch. Inside. Oh, it's stolen by Jordan. Love, high post. To the inside. Pippen. Chicago passing it around. The 3-ball. Second shot opportunity. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for Chicago. Love at the line for one.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Now, Grant, many of the newer rules have helped unlock offenses. Any need to help out the defense?
You know, I think the rules are fine, B.A. It's just about allowing defenders to do their job and limiting the cheap foul calls so they can stay on the floor.
2 minutes in the game.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Second team foul. At the line for 2, Nate Thurman.
No good on the free throw. Mark Williams, he's checked in for Portland. Hayes comes in for Young. And he's good on the second.
Every point matters in a game like this. We should remember that missed free throw when it's all said and done.
Jordan, the pass to Kukoc. Pippen outside. Here's Kerr. Right wing. Here's Kukoc. No good that time. Some solid defense from Williams. Oh, it's stolen by Jordan.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Bulls.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And they earned win number 9. Each win so important in this league. And he comes up with a bucket. Here's Pippen. Pass to Kukoc. Here's Kerr. Guarded by Dick. And he lobs it up top. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
It is always a special feeling winning on the road. The degree of difficulty adding to that sense of accomplishment.
Here's Thurman. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. 29 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
Down low. Oh, they pick off the pass. Here's Kerr. So it's the Bulls winning this one easily. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Coach Stan Van Gundy, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. As we leave, we present our player of the game.
Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition. You know, these two teams rack up the assists. Greg, they pride themselves on playing unselfish basketball.
Yeah, both sides preach player and ball movement, getting everyone involved. It makes both teams that much more difficult to defend.
Now look at Memphis's starting group. Horford is out there with Edey. It's Smith. Then there's Williamson. And it's Brown in at the 2. Williamson with it. Smith outside. Edey a screen. Bounce pass Smith. And that dunk by Edey.
And watch out, you don't bring the whole basket down on top of you, young fella.
I don't think he ever wanted to let go of the rim. Pass to Jokic. Oden kicks to Fox. Pocket 6. From deep, Jokic sinks the three-pointer.
Not always a huge part of Jokic's game, but the three-point shot, he's becoming more comfortable taking.
Smith scanning the floor. Shoots from the corner. Jokic grabs the miss. So for the Nuggets, their last game, a win against the Celtics in Boston. Smith against Fox. Trying to get open is open. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And I see a lot of that in Oden's future. He could make a living on the glass.
Outside, Horford. Back to Smith. Pass to Edey. And Oden sends it back. Fox against Smith. Outside, Fox. Horford up top. The 3. They grab their own miss.
And the big man, Oden, already so good at creating that call.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
At the line for 2, Holiday.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him.
And the talent Oden possesses evident. When he's on the floor, he's a difference maker.
He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. Brown with it. Irvin covering. Pass to Williamson. Smith for 3. Rebound by the Nuggets. Their last game, a win against Boston, looking to carry it into this one.
Yeah, those road games are tricky, but they had a good strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Yeah, despite the challenges of being away from home, they were able to execute cleanly and look really fresh out there.
It's going to be out of bounds. The Nuggets will retain possession. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Two on the clock. Jokic cans the shot from the wing. Jokic has got 5 points so far. And so it's Williamson with it. He brings it up for Memphis. They trail by 6. So timeout called here. The first for Memphis. take a look at the most efficient scorers in the NBA from last year's campaign. Second is Zion Williamson.
Put the ball in the bucket. I mean, that's the name of the game, right? I mean, just ask him. He'll have the answer for you.
Brown feeling it out a bit. Pass to Edey. Now here's Williamson. And again, Memphis no good.
Just haven't found their offensive footing yet. They're only managing to sink one of those first 5 shots.
Right, we see a lot of change in the NBA, but Nikola Jokic always seems to stay in the MVP conversation.
And not just in it, at the top of it. His ability to affect the game is basically unmatched. He dominates in just about every single aspect.
Now here's Williamson. Hasn't made one yet. Back to Smith. Shot clock at 3. Shoots over Fox. The Grizzlies with another miss.
I don't know if he got in his own head there or what, because the defense can't really take credit for that miss.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Yeah, they're in control on both ends of the court, and it's always impressive when you build a double-digit lead in the first quarter.
Now here's Williamson. Last game we saw him score 14. And he can't stop the run as he misses. The Nuggets leading by 10. Korver finds Fox. Here's Oden. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Here's Jokic. Out to Gervin. Goes back up. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And being such a good passer out of that 5 spot makes Jokic a triple-double machine.
Well, it's still early in the season, Greg, but we're getting an idea about which direction teams are headed in.
2 shots. So true, but so much can change between now and the end of the schedule. So the most important thing at this stage, building momentum heading towards mid-season.
And Jokic wins them both.
Some big guys struggle at the line, not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies.
To check out Nikola Jokic, coming off a terrific season. Averaged 25 points per game last season, 12 rebounds and 6 assists. And the phrase stats don't lie absolutely applies here. He's been a monster on the court for this team.
Yeah, they rely on his production night in and night out. There are times when he absolutely carries them.
Now here is Smith. No scoring in this one. Spins over Gervin. The Grizzlies with another miss.
This is hard to watch. You might want to put the kids to bed. This man still has not hit a shot this quarter.
And it's good, 2 points.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Well, it was the Memphis Grizzlies winning their last game against the Hawks in Atlanta.
And you gotta love a team that can maintain its composure on the road. Take good shots and knock them down with confidence.
They took the air out of the crowd again and again with big shots. They never let the fans become a factor.
And Fox gets it to go.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Inside, and stolen by Odin. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thank you. Well, De'Aaron Fox is trying to dial in as a lockdown defender, and he said, I want to be that type of guy. Go out there, guard people, and be someone that people don't want to put into action because you blow actions up. And then at the end of the day, still being able to get to work on offense. Back to you, Kevin.
You love that mentality. Okay, Allie, thanks. And so the timeout by Rick Edelman here. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Here for the Nuggets. And the Grizzlies also with the sub. Springer's checked in. Johnson kicks it over to Worthy. Got a piece of it. Here's Shays. An 11-point game for him in the win against Atlanta. And they pick up 2.
We know Horford has that deep stroke, but when he's inside, Al's at his best.
Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Shot clock at 6. High post try. Hits the front of the rim and out.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Pick by Horford. Shays the pass to Horford. Oh, and the jam by Horford.
The guy who knows this action inside and out. Horford gets himself a shot off that pick and roll.
And another look at that last play with the AT&T connected cam. And so here's Denver with a 9-point lead. Outside, Wall. Pass to Mamu Kalashvili. The shot comes out. Good work defensively by Horford. For Memphis, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field since the opening tip. Shays the pass to Horford. Horford with the screen on Worthy. Here's Shays, and the officials call over the back. A little too aggressive there.
I'm not sure what he thought he could get away with there. Pretty clear over the back.
Yeah, it's one thing to be aggressive hot shot. It's another thing to get reckless. He's got to stay under control.
And the first one at the line is good. So he gets them both. The Nuggets lead by 7. On the wing, Worthy. And the shot goes down.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Memphis has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Pass to Shays. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
And that's a huge play. I mean, they need more like it because second chance points are going to be key in this game.
Probably so. That's usually a crucial element to any comeback. Now, here's Wall. He has yet to score. Here's Olenichev, and that comes off the assist by John Wall.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
Here's Shades. Worthy with the defensive effort.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Here's Olenichev. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Pass to Shades. To the inside. And here's Smith. Williams, a screen on Wall. Just 4 to shoot. For 3, Smith. You can't get that one to fall.
And not allowing even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
And so it's the Denver Nuggets with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We'll get right back to the action when we return. So far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And another thing Coach will be thrilled with, the assist numbers. Spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
So with Johnson sitting on the bench, this is Rick Adelman's lineup. We've got Odin. Fox is out there with Gervin. And it's Nikola Jokic. And it's Korver in its small forward. De'Aaron Fox, RJ, isn't the only member of his family that can shoot the ball. His wife's pretty good, too.
Oh, you're right about that. His wife played Division I basketball at 2 big-time schools. She was pretty good in her day, and De'Aaron wears number 4 to honor her.
Fox kicks to Korver. Inside. Doubled by Smith. The Nuggets moving the ball around. Pass to Jokic. Fires away from outside. It's hauled in by Brown.
And he missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
And here's Jokic. Gervin in the high post. Brown on him. Teardrop shot. It's sent back by Edey. Williamson against Fox. Williamson looking it over. Out to Smith. Beyond the arc. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Smith's got his first 3 points of the game.
You see the playmaking ability of Williamson there. Great pass to set up his teammate.
Fox from outside drains the three-pointer. And the Nuggets lead by 9.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies.
He's coming off an excellent season. He averaged 24 per clip, 8 rebounds, and 3 assists. And he does so much for this team, but it starts with the way he leads the offense.
And he's willing to take on the scoring load. And look, he is more than capable of delivering.
Here's Shades. Smith outside, out to the right wing. Here's Williamson, and Oden sends it back.
Oh, great block from Oden, and this is the type of defender he's capable of becoming.
And down it goes, jamming that one home.
And that's how you lead a team, literally.
How about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball? Pass to Edey. Williamson outside. Back to Edey. Kick out to Brown. Just 5 to shoot. And a miss there on the triple.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Jokic finds Gervin. Bucket is good. Gervin's got his second bucket of the night.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Now here's Williamson. And stolen by Oden. And here they go. That's good from Fox on the assist by Korver. Korver's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot, but when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, you'll take it.
Now, here is Smith. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Atlanta. Smith sets the pick for Williamson. He takes it in, and the shot goes in. Williamson's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
Fox, and a wide-open look for Gervin. It's not going to fall. He's taken 4 shots and made 2. Smith against Fox. And it seems, Richard, sometimes the best player on a team isn't necessarily their leader. You've been on a lot of teams. A lot of great players. Do you agree?
Well, at the very least, you need your best player to be the tone setter. They don't have to be very vocal, but their work ethic and their accountability has to be the highest.
James Worthy's checked in for Greg Oden. And it's sent back by Jokic.
Oh, that's terrific anticipation from Jokic, erasing that shot attempt.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
For Denver, they have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4.
De'Aaron Fox taking 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
And he makes the first.
One of the fastest guys in the league. For Fox, it's about using his blinding quickness to his advantage on both ends of the floor.
Williams, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. He doesn't get the second one. The Grizzlies trail by 13. Williamson right side. And a dunk by Horford.
Love the dunk from Horford. He doesn't mess around when he gets inside.
On the wing, Worthy. At the wall. Over Smith. Horford against Jokic. Here's Fox. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic. Jokic just got 3 assists in the game.
This is the thing about Fox. He has the length to do damage on the inside.
Smith finds Williams. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Williams has got himself on the board with 3 there.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from 3-point range.
Jokic with the screen on Smith. Here's Wall, and he uses the glass on the layup. Wall's got his first bucket of the night.
Nice work inside from Wall. I like whenever he gets that close to the rim.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thank you, guys. In an era of title or bust thinking, it's noteworthy that the grit and grind Grizzlies of the 2010s are properly celebrated. While they never made it past the Western Conference Finals, their physical style, built around Zach Randolph, Marc Gasol, Tony Allen, and Mike Conley, built a lasting legacy in Memphis. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Allie. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Here's Williamson. It's hauled in by the Nuggets.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And Greg, we know he's a fearsome dunker, but Zion Williamson also has a soft touch.
And that's a great point, Kevin. He can finish in every way, either hand, through contact, off balance, on the run. A natural gift for converting around the rim.
And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for the Nuggets. 9-point game.
And still capable of being your defensive anchor. Horford is excellent at positioning himself to block shots.
Here's Springer. Pass to Smith. Over Fox. Smith, no luck. Denver leading by 9. Olenichek, covered by Smith. Jokic draws the double. And it's Wall. That time the assist by Jokic. Wall's got 4 points this quarter.
Like to see the Rook taking it inside. Wherever Wall can find a soft spot in the defense, he'll exploit it.
Springer, the pass to Horford. Over Jokic. Horford's shot is good. Horford's got 12 in the game.
Probably didn't need the fade on that shot, but he might have thought the defender was a little bit closer.
Outside, Wall. Pass to Jokic. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Horford.
And not easy defending Jokic. His height puts the defense in a tight spot, and they just slipped up there.
Shooting
Taking
2.
2 shots.
And the first one drops. Dennis Johnson's checked in for Denver. And Jokic drops them both.
Well, when you send them to the line, you know what the outcome is likely to be.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Horford up top. Jokic defending. Horford good.
And the performance Horford has turned in, undeniably. He came to the table hungry tonight.
And Wall kicks to Johnson. Pass to Jokic. Jokic gets it done right in front, in close.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And so that brings the first half to a close. Nuggets ahead, up by 11. And we'll get going after this from Ball Arena.
Thanks for joining us. And first off, let's take a look at the players of the week. In the Western Conference, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Little love going to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Just another big-time talent hailing from Canada. Has great length for his position. Creates matchup nightmares the way I did, the way Kitty sometimes did. Not really. I just said that to make him look good.
And let's talk now about that first half. What a commanding start for the Nuggets.
You have to ask yourself, how much better can they play? Good decision making, they made shots. That's very impressive, man.
And now the question is, can they maintain that razor-sharp level of focus? Hard to bet against them.
And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at Jokic in this game, he has been everywhere.
And he's shown just how adept he can be at creating contact and then cashing in at the line.
He knows that that's a strength for him. If they're going to keep fouling, he has no problem taking that.
Taking a look at the Grizzlies. On out there with Smith. Then there's Williamson. Then it's Zach Edey. And it's Horford in at the 4 spot. Mr. Williamson. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. And this is what the schedule looks like coming up for Memphis. On Wednesday, they'll be playing the Pelicans in New Orleans. And then on Tuesday, they'll face off against John Morant and the Utah Jazz.
And you know for the matchup with Cincinnati, that one's going to be game number 9 on the year for them. Really starting to get towards the meat of things by then.
The Grizzlies trail by 11. Williamson double team. Pass to Edey. Now Smith. Guarded by Fox. Here's Williamson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And Greg, you were a point guard. How has that position evolved over the years?
Well, if you think of how much more of the court that has to be covered and the style, you have to score more now to play the position. I think shooting becomes incredibly important. And then defensively, with all the switching, you got to be able to hold up against size and play all over the floor.
And he knocks down the first one.
And when he's healthy, Zion is a force, an athletic freak who makes an impact on both ends.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. The Nuggets leading by 9. Jokic with the screen on Smith. Jokic inside, working on Horford. 5 to shoot. Oden a screen on Smith. 3-pointer, Fox. Hits it from 3-point range. Fox has got 14 points for the game.
We've seen Fox take over games before. Only takes a few shots to go, and then this man is feeling it.
Round with it. Gervin covering. Horford the pass to Smith. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to go on to Aaron Fox. The Grizzlies shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Shooting for Memphis. Smith. Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Smith against Fox. Smith kicks to Horford. Pass to Edey. Now here is Smith. Drills the 3-pointer. He has 7.
If you're not right up there on him, oh, he's going to make you pay.
Smith against Fox. Here is Korver. Back to Fox. Jokic sets the screen for Fox. And again, it's the Nuggets from deep.
Guys, Yes, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. Without question, De'Aaron Fox displaying his skills today.
Just killing it from deep. They've got to be all up in his jersey at all times. Give him even an inch, and you just ask him for him to drop another triple on it.
Is checked in. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Smith outside. There's the pick. Launches a three. And it's Manu Kanashvili with the rebound. Denver leading by 11. It's stolen by Smith. Williamson outside. Smith outside. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Williamson's got 3 assists tonight.
You cannot leave him alone like that, especially from long range.
Now, here's Fox. He's got 17. Lets the free fly. Shays with the rebound. Shays has got his 5th rebound in this one. Brown with the bounce pass. Smith for 3. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
And he has been on fire this quarter in terms of his scoring. Hopefully, that fire spreads to his other guys and they can rally.
Outside Korver. Fires the 3. Traps in the tray. Korver's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Smith, no good. The Nuggets leading by 8. Gervin dishes to Fox. Here's took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top, but instead he'll shoot free throws.
And this kid's size is unreal. Odin isn't an easy one to guard.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Denver.
The name of the game in the modern NBA is making threes, spacing the court, and that's exactly what they are doing tonight.
And they've also played exceptionally well in the paint tonight, taking advantage of their opportunity to work inside.
Smith checked in for Zion Williamson. Odin hits them both. The Grizzlies trail by 10. Pass to Edey. Here's Shays. Back to Edey, and stolen by Odin. Here's Fox. Grizzlies with the rebound. Shays has got 6 rebounds in the game. Over in the corner, Brown. From outside, off the mark. The Nuggets leading by 10. Here's Fox. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
And Fox is so slick with the handles. I love watching him show off like this.
Pass to Shane. Brown outside. Memphis moving it around. Here's Smith. That's in for his 5th field goal of the game. Makes him 5 for 12 so far.
Something seemed to click for him at halftime. He's looked a lot more focused, and the game is just easy for him now.
And so the timeout by Rick Adelman here. This now will give them a chance to discuss some potential changes. Deciding to change it up. This break in the game gives us a chance to look at the teams with the most points off turnovers last season. Fifth best, the Grizzlies.
And this team, in terms of scoring off of turnovers, that became the identity. I mean, they really look to disrupt and cause problems defensively, and boy, do they take advantage on the other end.
Wall finds Worthy. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. Here's Wall. Here's Mamu Kelishvili. He's defended by Edey. The Grizzlies trail by 10. To the paint. Here's Shays. Lays it up off the glass. Shays has got 6 points.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring. Able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Here's Wall, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And Edey picks one up.
A speedster, Wall making the D stand still.
The Nuggets have shot 8 of 10 from the line. That's an even 80% free throw shooting here.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
The first one falls.
And the moment John Wall arrived in the league, expectations were high, especially for his passing. He has met those lofty goals in my eyes.
And Memphis making a change here. Horford's checked in. He's off on the second. The Grizzlies trail by 9. Pass to Smith. And here is Horford. Picked by Horford to the middle and finished off by Horford.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing out.
Yes, that goes in. He has 7.
And Wall makes it look so easy, despite having to fight through the contact.
Smith, the pass to Shade. The kick out to Williams. Shoots it up. Springer can't get it to go.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
A three-pointer is right on target. And now a 12-point Denver lead.
No one there to contest, so he just drops it in like he's at the rec league.
Pass to Shays. Horford with a screen on Worthy. Here's Shays. Here's Horford. And he converts the layup. Horford's got 18 points in the game.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
All taking his time here. And Wall spins it home.
And that's some dunk contest-worthy stuff from Wall.
And that's a great look at that slam from our AT&T Connected Cam. 1:35 left in the third. Smith against Wall. Smith, the pass to Shea. Here's Horford. And a dunk by Horford.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. On the wing, Worthy. Back to Wall. 59 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Just 5 on the clock. Here he goes. Grizzlies with the rebound. Horford's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Smith kicks to Williams. Shaves the pass to Horford. Right wing. Here's Shaves. Worthy defending. Horford. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. Horford's got 8 points in the quarter. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Outside, Wall. Takes it inside. Out left of the wing. Here's Mamu Karashvili. No good with the wing jumper. A big-time effort for De'Aaron Fox, providing a lot of energy for the Nuggets. He's been a major threat from three-point range. Got 2 of them to fall in that quarter. We'll return shortly. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. So with Wall on the bench, this is Rick Adelman's lineup. Holding out there with Jokic. Then there's Gerber. Then it's Johnson, and it's Korver in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Brown. At the elbow, Williamson. And that one drops.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Man, this has been a fun one, but look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
Here is Korver. No good from outside.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Round the pass to Williamson. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Pass to Johnson. It's taken away by Smith. And here's Brown. Here's Edey. Now here's Williamson. Guarded by Korver. Here's Oden. Oh, he misses the dunk.
He tried to get spicy and totally whipped, huh? Okay. He's going to be living this one down for at least about a week.
Down low. Edey gets the bucket.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
Now here's Johnson. Pass to Jokic. From deep three-point land. Edey with the rebound. The Grizzlies trail by 6. Now here is Smith. Now Williamson inside, and the dunk by Horford.
And it's the long arms and broad shoulders that make Horford such a tough matchup inside. Teams try to get physical with him, but he's usually up to the challenge.
And so the timeout by Rick Adelman here. He's ready to talk things through with them. He's checked in for Dennis Johnson. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
I was able to listen in on what the Nuggets coach was going over with his team. He was clapping in the huddle, saying to his guys, loving the effort right now, keep the intensity on them. Leave no doubt in their mind that this game is ours. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, we thank you for that. Now, here's Fox. Oh, and there's the alley-oop, and stolen by Williamson. Count it, and the Nugget lead has been cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Smith. And a breakdown here, guys, the hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
And they've also shown great effort defensively tonight. They closed out on shooters and really got their hands up on multiple shots.
Here's Jokic, and it's sent back by Horford. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
And here are the Grizzlies with it. They've got an 8-0 run. Williamson outside to tie it up. Smith outside. If I missed that time, would have put him up. The Nuggets have gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the one make. Irvin finds Jokic over Smith. Jokic, no good.
He's been off. Still, they're up, so not all is lost.
It's stolen by Korver. Irvin, the open look. Drains it from 17 feet out. Gervin's got 4 points this quarter.
And the Iceman, he might have the biggest toolbox of anybody. He's got so many weapons, and he just has a tremendous instinct for scoring the ball.
Edie with a screen on Korver. Williamson with the bounce pass. Outside, Horford. Clock is at 3. Count it, and the Nugget lead has been cut down to 1 on the bucket from Williamson.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Pass to Jokic.
And it's a challenge trying to guard Jokic from there. Adept at making you foul him on the way up.
At the line for your Nuggets, Nikola Jokic. 2 shots.
Free throw, good. Jokic. And Jokic drops them both. And so it's Memphis with it. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Smith outside to tie it up. And it's Denver with the rebound. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. When this game is done, they'll be off to Miami to take on the Heat. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip. Here's Heaney. It's good. The assist that time from Smith.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Pass to Jokic. Down against Gervin. Now here's Korver. 6 to shoot. 3-pointers, Fox. And again, Denver, no good. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. They trail by 1. Williamson kicks to Horford. Williamson against Korver to take the lead. And it's Williamson missing.
Defense pulled out all the stops to shut him down there.
Here's Jokic. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
At the line for Denver, Nikola Jokic, taking 2 shots.
Free throw, good. Jokic.
And one difference this half is that when they get to the line, they're converting.
And Jokic locks them both.
And as a team, they're hovering around the high 80s from the free throw line. They've gotten better as the game has gone along, which is exactly what you want to see.
Now, here's Horford. Pass to Edey. Horford sets a screen for Williamson. Yes, it is. Or that is a bucket. Number 5 on a 5 for 11 night.
In the second half, we've seen him refocus his shooting. Much fewer wasted possessions.
Here's Fox. The 3-foot Horford. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got his 4th assist in this one.
Pretty slick by Fox right there, giving it away to the guy who is ready to attack.
Now, here is Smith. Williamson outside. Outside Brown. Driven with the steal. Outside Fox. And here's Jokic. And it's sent back by Horford.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Smith on the wing. Guarded by Fox. Williamson outside. Now Edey. A great pass leads him right to the rack.
The basketball mind Williamson has is special. Just knows how to break the D down in that pick and roll.
And so the timeout by Rick Adelman here. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
I'm sure Coach is going to give them an earful about that. But you can't be happy with that soft interior.